Hi everyone. So the two facilities that I chose to focus on were the Florida State Track and Field facility and the Student Recreation Center at Cal State Fullerton here in California. So ironically, both were certified in 2009. The Florida State Track and Field facility earned a silver certification in comparison to Fullerton, which received a gold certification. The Florida State Track and Field facility used local and regional materials only when building the facility to minimize the use of gas and cars traveling back and forth for trips of materials. And they also used a low volatile organic compound paint on the exterior of the finishes of the buildings. They also use energy efficient lighting, as I was watching most of the videos prior to selecting my two facilities. That most were using LED lighting now. And they also use 75% of interior spaces that employ daylight strategies as to minimizing the use of electricity. And then they also are very bike friendly, so that they have ease of access to travel to and from, encouraging bike use. And the Fullerton also has encouraged bike use, and they have a bike rack 200 yards from the facility. That way people can park their bike. And the student rec earned its gold mostly because of the water usage that was saved. Over 415,000 gallons per year of water are saved, basically on the shower heads, the low water fixtures for the lavatories, and the low flow urinals. So just simply alone in those three, and of course a slight bit more objects, they're saving over 415,000 gallons of water per year. And also they have a variable volume air handling units, which fluctuates depending on the time of day. Depending on the time of day, how much energy is needed to power these air conditioning units, and so that they're not always on blowing all day long. Some turn off while others can turn on depending on how much energy is needed to produce air conditioning. And then they also have a construction waste management plan that recycles their waste from future projects, as opposed to sending them to the landfill. So, it's interesting doing this now. We were only asked to do two, but I just kept going further and looking at other facilities, and of course, being a track coach, I chose to kind of stay within the track and field facilities and just student recreation areas, and these are the two that stood out to me. So, and actually, Florida State University was the first track and field facility to become LEED certified, so that was pretty interesting as well.